So in today's class, we will discuss few of the questions related to arithmetic mean only. And these questions are, types of question where maybe any frequency is misread, or maybe there is some error and we have to correct it. So those type of questions will be there. So we will do it one by one. So the first question we have here says that the sum of deviation of a certain number of observations measured from 4 is 72, and sum of observation of the same value from 7 is 3. Find the number of observation and their mean, right? So what information they have given us in this question, that there are few questions, there are few, uh, there are few observations. So they have calculated sum of deviation. If it is calculated from 4, it is 72. And the sum of observation of the same value from 7, if the assumed mean is 7, here if assumed mean is 4, the sum of deviation would be 72. And if we take assumed mean as 7, it is called the sum of deviation would be -3. So we have two things given to us here, and we need to calculate the number of observations and mean, right? So the formula, we need two things here. First is the formula for mean. So we will apply a shortcut method, because there is no h, so we will apply shortcut method, right? So under shortcut method, the formula is mean equals to a means assume mean, plus sum of deviation divided by n. So we have two things given to us. First is means formula, and second is deviations formula. So deviations formula is x minus a. So x means the frequency minus the observation minus assume mean, right? So these two formulas are already given to us. So in these two formulas, we will apply different values. Okay. So what values we can apply? So formulas we have. So the first situation which is given to us is if A is 4 and sum of deviation is 72. Okay. So here first situation says that substituting A is 4 and sum of deviation. So sum of deviation is this. So sum of deviation is 72. First situation is this, which is given to us. Okay. So I will apply these two values into the formula of mean, right? Here we will apply. So here A is 4. Sum of deviation is given to us, that is 72, right? And n is not given to us, that we have to calculate, right? So this is our equation 1, right? So this is equation 1. Now similarly, we will calculate equation 2. So here now A is, here you can see if A is 7, sum of deviation would be -3. So here A is 7. If A is, assume mean is 7, sum of deviation would be -3. -3. So now I will apply these two values in the equation. So this is 7, A is 7 and sum of deviation is -3, right? So this we have calculated, this we have put, and now this is our equation 2, right? Now we will equate equation 1 and 2. So from equation 1 and 2, right? So we will equate it. 4 plus 72 by n equals to 7 plus minus 3 by n. So here we have applied these two values. Now we will solve it further. So this becomes 4 minus 7. 7 will come to left hand side. Then we have minus 3 by 9 would remain same. And this 72 by n will come to right hand side and it will become minus 72 by n. Okay. So minus 72 by n. So we will just solve it here. 4 minus 7 is minus 3. Minus 3 equals to minus 3 equals to minus 75 by n, right? So we will just put the value. This will become minus 75 by n, right? Now we will just cross multiply it and this will become n equals to minus 75 by minus 3. It will become plus 25 when we will cancel it out. Okay. So now we have obtained n. Now we can put this value of n in any equation from, you can put it in equation 1 or 2. So I am putting it in equation 1 here. So putting the value of n in equation 1. So here at the place of n, I'm writing 25, right? So we will just solve it now. So the answer we will get here is 6.88. Okay, 6.88. So these two things we were supposed to calculate: number of observation, which is n. So we have got it. This is 25, and mean is 6.88. So here we have applied a formula for individual series, not discrete series, because we are not given frequencies. That's why we have not applied summation of FD. We have applied summation of D, right? So let's move forward to our next question. So here we have our next question. The next question says the mean marks of 100 students were found to be 40. So n is 100 and mean is sigma x bar is 40. So n is 100 and mean is 40. Later on, it was discovered that a score of 53 was misread as 83. So the actual value should be 53 and it was misread as 83. So find the correct mean corresponding to the correct score. So now we have to calculate correct mean, right? Now we will apply the formula for mean, right? So the formula to calculate mean as per individual series, because when these statement questions are given to you, we apply individual series usually, right? So the formula to calculate mean as per individual series is mean equals to sum of observations divided by number of observations, right? So this is the formula for mean. Now we will apply the values. So mean is already given to us, that is 40, right? So mean is 40 equals to sum of observation is not given to us, that we have to calculate. Sum of observations divided by number of observations are 100. So by this we can calculate sum of observations. Sum of observations equals to 100 into 40, it becomes 4000, right? So this is how we have obtained sum of observations. Now, but this sum of observation is incorrect, right? But this sum of observation is incorrect. Now we have to calculate correct sum of observation. So how we will do that? Because to find correct mean, first we need correct sum of observations, right? See, this is the formula to calculate mean. So we need to calculate new mean, correct mean. So for correct mean, we need correct sum of observation. This one is incorrect sum of observation. Right? So how do we calculate correct sum of observation? So for that, what we will do here is, so incorrect sum of observation minus incorrect value plus correct value. Right? So here what we are doing, we are subtracting the incorrect value and we will add the correct value. So here the incorrect value is 83 because it was misread as 83 and the correct value is 53, right? So here we will do it. So incorrect sum of observation is 4000 minus incorrect is 83 plus correct is 53. So this is how we will calculate correct sum of observation. So here we get 3970. Okay, 3970. So this is how we have calculated correct sum of observation. So now we have correct sum of observation, so we can find correct mean. Okay. So we need to calculate correct mean. For correct mean, we need correct sum of observation divided by number of observation. So correct is 3970 divided by number of observation would remain same, it would be 100. So the correct mean is 39.7. So now we have our next question. So this question is quite similar to the previous one. The only difference is in previous question we had one correct incorrect value. Here we have two incorrect values, right? So the procedure would be same. Let's do it. So the formula is same. Mean equals to sum of observation divided by number of observations. So here I have written FD. You can just write sum of frequency only. That would be fine, right? Because we are following as per individual series and simple method. Okay, so sum of the formula is this: sum of observations, mean equals to sum of observations divided by number of observations. So f is sum of observation, summation of f is sum of observations, and n is number of observations. So here for this, first we need to calculate incorrect sum of observation. So how we will do that 40 into 100, it becomes 4000. So this is our incorrect sum of observation, right? So this is our incorrect sum of observation. Now we need to calculate correct sum of observation from this. So here it is incorrect sum of observation is 4000. So now I need to calculate correct sum of observation. For correct sum of observation, let's see how many values are wrong here. So while calculating, so we had 100 observation whose mean was 40, and while calculating, two items were misread as 30 and 27 instead of 3 and 72. So what they have done here is they have misread as 30 and 27, but the correct value was 3 and 72, right? So what we will do, again same procedure, incorrect sum of observation minus incorrect observations plus correct observations, right? So let's apply the formula now. Put the value now. So incorrect sum of observation was 4000 minus the wrong values were 30 and 27, right? It was misread as 30 and 27 instead of 3 and 72. So here incorrect values were 30. So minus 30 and minus 27. So incorrect values we will subtract, plus we will add correct values. So correct values are 3 and 27, right? So this is how we will find correct sum of observations. So here the answer is 4018, right? Now we will calculate correct mean. Correct mean. So for correct mean, the formula would remain same. Sum of observation divided by number of observation. So here correct sum of observation divided by number of observations. So here the value is 72. I wrote it 27 by mistake, but it is 72. But the answer is same. Answer is right, 4018. So next is let's move forward. So correct mean equals to correct sum of observation divided by number of observations, right? So correct sum of observation is 4018 divided by 100. So the correct mean is 40.18. 40.18. So this is how we have calculated correct mean.